Hello guys, Mr. Danamon2050 here, welcome to another video, and in today's video guys I'm going to be bringing you an editing build. Yes, a £1,500 editing build, a little bit different to the gaming builds I usually bring you, but a lot of you guys want to edit video and just want, you know, a kind of a workstation PC rather than a gaming PC. Gaming hardware can be used to edit, but essentially by using workstation / server components, you're going to be getting miles of performance in programs such as Adobe Premiere, which typically is the program I use to edit. Now, for the CPU guys, we're going to be grabbing an Intel Xeon. This is the E5, the 2620. This is version 2 of the CPU. So it runs at 2.1 GHz. It does turbo. I'm unaware of the turbo frequency. But yeah, 2.1 GHz, very nice frequency. But yeah, this is the 6-core with hyper-threading. So editing with like 12 cores is going to be absolutely insane. For £319, seriously, this is going to be killer performance. As I said, supports hyper-threading, also has turbo boost, and yeah, has 15 megabytes of cache, which is seriously going to speed up this indeed. This is socket 2011, and you know, bearing that in mind, we're going to be grabbing an actual motherboard and also a water cooler which supports 2011. Now, first of all, guys, for the water cooler, we're going to be grabbing the Corsair H110 or 110, whatever you want to call it. It's a 280mm radiator, which this is going to offer some really nice performance for the Xeon, because it do get quite hot. But as you can see, you're getting 220mm fans. They're going to fit on the 280 radiator. But yeah, a very nice cooler for £92, and it's going to cool the Xeon very nicely indeed. This is, to my understanding, the newest water cooler that Corsair have kind of made. And yeah, it's going to offer some very nice performance indeed. Now for the motherboard, guys, we're going to be grabbing the MSI X79A-GD45 Plus. This is an Intel X79 based motherboard with socket 2011, and yeah, it's a full-sized ATX motherboard which supports DDR3 memory and everything like that. It's a good overclocking motherboard as well, even though I will kind of advise not overclocking a Xeon, but if you want to, feel free. Now this motherboard is nice, guys, as it does have a lot of USB 3s and also a lot of SATA 6 gigabit ports. The difference between typically 1155 or 1150 compared to, say, a 2011 board like this one, these 2011 boards are very good in terms of their stability, and you're going to be getting some very rock solid stability with this board indeed. So, with that out of the way, for the GPU, guys, we're going to be grabbing the AMD FirePro. This is the W5000. Now, despite you guys looking at the card and thinking, well, that card looks like shit for £360, this is going to perform amazingly. This is going to perform like better than the top gaming cards that AMD make. What is it, the 290X? This card's going to perform amazingly. Now, you're probably thinking of either cooler, that looks turd. It's going to perform good in stuff like Adobe Premiere and all like CAD programs, everything like that. For £360, you're going to get some really nice performance here. This is the AMD FirePro W5000. You're getting 2 gig of onboard graphic memory, and I'd say this is going to be very good for editing. I will kind of guarantee that, actually. Now, moving on, guys, to the RAM, we're going to be grabbing 16 gigs. For editing, you'll need a lot of RAM, so we're getting 16 gigs. This is two 8GB of memory from Corsair. This is the Vengeance Pro. This memory runs at 1600 MHz and is part of a dual channel kit. You buy another two in the future, it's going to be quad channel, but you get the gist. £143 for 16 gigs of RAM. Cannot go wrong. And yeah, with that, we're going to move on. Now, for the actual power supply, guys, we're going to be grabbing a very efficient power supply here. We're going to be grabbing the 750 watt Corsair RM power supply. This is the RM 750. It's 80 plus gold certified, and a good thing with this power supply, I just want to note out, apart from being efficient overall anyway, as you can see via the gold efficiency stamp that it's got, the RM series also support the low noise and also the 0 RPM fan mode. When you're not doing anything, or when you're just idling, web browsing, typing up documents, whatever, the fan will not spin, meaning your PC will be incredibly quiet, which is very important in an editing build or something like that. You don't want it to be very noisy, and chances are, if you're editing, you want to make sure your sound's working correctly and everything like that. And yeah, you really don't want your PC to be loud or anything like that. £97, £94.74, very nice price for a power supply. And yeah, because it's fed by Corsair, you're going to be getting 750 watts of very clean, efficient power indeed. Now moving moving on to the storage, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different here. We're going to be going with an SSD and also 2 individual hard drives. For editing, you do need a lot of space, and if you guys that don't have personal servers or say NASs or anything like that connected to your router or switch or whatnot, switches, you're going to be wanting a lot of storage. Now for the operating system and also the core programs like Adobe Premiere and all your kind of productivity software like that, we're going to be grabbing a 240 gig mushroom Cronus. This is a 7mm 2.5 inch SSD. I personally have a mushroom Cronus, not the deluxe version, but this SSD is very, very fast, and for £108 you're going to be getting 240 gig, which is very, very nice. The maximum read is 560 megabytes, and the maximum write is 520. You get 90k IOPS, and the SandForce controller is the SF2281. Very, very nice indeed, and you have a 3-year warranty in case anything goes wrong. But in my head, nothing ever goes wrong with SSDs. They're flawless, they really are. And moving on to the storage, guys, we're going to be grabbing a Seagate Barracuda, a standard hard drive here, 4TB, and yeah, you're going to get a nice, very nice performance from this hard drive indeed. 4TB for £95, you can't go wrong there. Now, in addition to this, we're going to be grabbing a 2TB hard drive. This is a Seagate Barracuda again. The same exact hard drive, just like this one's 2TB, the other one was 4TB. So yeah, we're going to be having 6TB of hard drive space and also 240 gig of SSD space, which is very, very nice. And yeah, that 2TB one is actually £53. Then moving on, guys, to the case. Same with the £1,500 gaming build. We're going to be grabbing the Corsair engines. This is a C70 case. They don't sell this on many websites, I have no idea why, but this is just one of the cases that does support the H110 water cooler. As you can see, £80 you're getting a nice case here. USB 3 on the front, and everything you kind of need. This case, guys, can hold all the hard drives and SSDs that we've chosen today. It has room literally for all the radiators you would possibly need. And yeah, you are getting a very, very nice case here. Very nice airflow, and you can mount up to 10 fans, which is insane. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe. I've just missed off the end here. This is the spec sheet for this build. I do one of these for every single build I do. It's available to download in the description. This build did come to £1,483.12. A little bit off the budget there, but as you can see, that's spare cash. Feel free to buy, I don't know, a mouse or something. But yeah, very, very nice build indeed, and yeah, you're going to get some nice performance from the Intel Xeon E3 and also the AMD FirePro W5000. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.